On the camera today, impact stories of Marine Corps Toys for Tots. We have Mr. McClellan. His story on how Toys for Tots has made a positive impact in his life.
1961, my father was stationed at Little Rock Air Force Base in Jacksonville, Arkansas. Down the street from us lived a Marine sergeant and his beautiful wife. And I was walking over to the exchange one day, and this Marine was standing out in front. He was full dress blues like the staff sergeant here. And he had a box, Toys for Tots. I asked him what he was doing. He said, well, I'm collecting toys for Tots. I was 9 years old at the time. A friend of mine's father had received orders and they were being transferred. He dragged his bicycle over to my house. He says, Mike, you want my bicycle? So it needed 2 tires. It needed a tube. But other than that, it was the most beautiful bicycle I'd ever seen. I asked my dad about getting it fixed, and he says no. He says, we don't have money for stuff like that. We weren't poor, but there was just some things we didn't have the money for. So I took it down the street to the sergeant, and I says, would you like to have this bicycle fixed for some kid? And he says, well, wouldn't you like to keep it? And I said, yeah, I would, but told him what my father had said about not having the funds to take care of it. He said, okay, just leave it there. And I left it, went home. Christmas morning came, family was in the living room, Dad was handing out the presents, and our doorbell rang. My dad went to the door. He says, Michael, that's for you. Well, when he said Michael, red flags went up. You know, my dad doesn't call me Michael unless there's a problem. So I go to the door, he steps aside, and there's a Marine sergeant was standing there with my bicycle. It had been painted, fixed. He says, here, I thought you might want this back. He handed it to me and left. Ever since then, I've done whatever I can for Toys for Tots when I can, and I will continue to do so.
Well, we want you to know that Toys for Tots cannot function without people like yourself. And we're glad to see that it made a positive impact in your life, and that we know that while we continue to do what we do, that Toys for Tots will make a positive impact in other children's lives. And you're just the power of your story on how you're remembering it and saying it, all the happy thoughts. We hope that the Toys for Tots, that the kids that receive toys today, it would have the same positive impact in their life and make them, when they get older, to want to give back to society and give back to the campaign. But I just want to commend you for your efforts. I want to commend you for all the donations that you've given over the years and your donations this year for Toys for Tots. Once again, we thank you very much for your story, sir.
Thank you.